What's the deal, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Machiavelli Mills TV. I said I wasn't gonna address this topic anymore. I said I was gonna leave it alone because I made a video about it like a year ago. And for those who don't know, made a video about the why hood dudes don't like Russell Wilson and Sierra's relationship, why they have a problem with it, and I addressed the relationship dynamic between Russell Wilson and Sierra and Future. I explained it and talked about my perception of the relationship between the two parties. Now I'm making a video because y'all boy Future, he too clowned out for me. He too clowned out. He doing too much. He coming off like he really coming off like, dudes make the term bitter baby mama. He sound like a bitter baby mama right now. Like the way he talking about it and trying to address Russell Wilson and them when they in his interviews, like he sound like he sounds so like he upset or something. Like he sound, and it's just too much for me. And I know what it stems from. I told y'all. He feel like Russell was a square. He feel like a dude like Russell should have never been able to have a chick that he had before, a woman that he had before. So he feels some type of way about it because he feel like he a live dude. He a live dude, a live street dude. So how a dude that like Russell Wilson, how a dude like Russell Wilson and a lot of other dudes in the hood feel like it's corny how he get her. And that's really what it stemmed from. And this is my thing. He made a statement trying to emasculate Russell Wilson, trying to make him seem like he was less than a man or like you know what I'm saying, he get ran by his chick. Cause he was like, he made a comment saying that Russell do whatever Sierra Wilson tell him to do. Like Russell do whatever she say do. And what he really was saying is that he meant by don't let her say nothing about me in interviews. Don't let her talk about me on social media. Don't let her, like he said something like, if I was with her, she couldn't even talk about her ex-dude. She couldn't even bring him up. Don't talk about him. Don't talk about him. Don't ever bring him up. Don't ever bring him up. Fam, first of all, you're the father of her child, right? So she's going to talk about you in a relationship between y'all because y'all share responsibility over a little person that y'all made together. So she's not going to stop talking about you, fam. Like, it's always going to be questions about you. And if something is not being done or done right, she's going to take action to make sure things are handled correctly. And you trying to call Russell Wilson out, like you trying to emasculate him because you mad because she feels some type of way about you. And you low-key mad that you feel like he a square and he got the woman that you used to be with. Because Future really used to being able to control all his baby mamas and dictate everything in their life. And now that he can't do that now, because she got a dude that got more money, probably more money than what he got, more than likely more money than what he got. She got a dude that's securing himself and he ain't the type of dude that's catty. He don't be on social media talking crazy about Future. I never seen him disrespect Future a day in my life. I never seen him talk ill will about him. Russell not that type of dude anyway. But I never seen him talk crazy about this man or nothing, or try to throw shade at him or talk slick, which I know a lot of other dudes would, especially how, Future be trying to throw shots at Sierra, his wife, and all that type of stuff. And I ain't never seen Russell speak bad about that man at all because he know that that's that young man that he's helping to raise. That's his father. So he ain't going to do that. He going to let the situation play out between his wife and Future. But for Future to keep coming on social media trying to throw Russell Wilson under the bus, like basically trying to call him a lame or a cornball, that type of stuff, that's really hood dude's tactic. That's what happened when a hood dude get mad that a girl that he used to be with get with a dude that they think is less than or inferior to them. Like, for whatever reason, I don't know how, he figured Russell is inferior to him. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Russell a bossed up dude. I don't care about, all that. He ain't a live dude like some people want him to be, or he don't have the typical swagger that a dude from an inner city, that a black man from an inner city got. Dude bossed up for real. He a grown man. He ain't worried about all that other stuff. And he plays professional football. My mans get tackled by linebackers for a living. So that let me know a lot of stuff anyway. I know for a fact, I bet $100 Russell Wilson would beat the lean out of Future if he wanted to. I know he could. I don't care how square y'all think he is. I know he'll beat the lean out that man. You know what I'm saying? But Russell hold his cool, keep his composure. He don't do all of that, all that, these different little emotional little outbursts you should be having going on, all that type of stuff, like all he be doing. Even with other chicks he be dating, all these little back and forth banter and these little shade type of, like these little posts he be making on social media addressing other women he dealing with. It be seeming just all like I ain't gonna even say like a chick or dude, because it seems something like a little kid to do. Like, you know what I mean? So that just let me know how he rock. He just clowned out to me from all that stuff. And to be trying to throw Russell Wilson under the bus and make him feel like he less of a man because you feel like he beat you out. Because you probably feel like you know what I mean, he beat you out and you cooler than him and he came out on top in the situation, or he got the chick that you used to have and you probably thought you was going to get it back and now you feel some type of way about him and you trying to talk crazy, trying to basically throw shots at their relationship and all that. He been doing it the whole time. And this is my thing, right? Joe Budden even brought up a topic because here he mad at Joe Budden, I guess, for something Joe Budden said addressing the situation or whatever. But that man never know how to take accountability for nothing he do. Nothing. As a grown man, when you like 30-something years, that man like 30-something years old, it's certain things you shouldn't be doing no more. It's certain things that you should know how to cut out. It's certain behaviors that you should not exhibit. Like, I knew Future was a goofy, like a goofball Jamal, like a lame, like a lame with money that we call it, like in the shot. I knew that when I remember when Rocko, he had like a partnership. He signed on the Rocko label. Rocko used to be, dating Monica. Used to date Monica back in the day before she got married to Shannon Brown. You just do you, I'ma do me, Rocko. That was his homie. He was signed under his label and under their business contract, Future, certain percentages of Future album sales would go. Like, Rocko would get certain percentages of that, that type of business. Future, I think, when it signed to another label, was not paying Rocko the money that he owed him, that they had contractually agreed upon, was not giving his boy, his homie, the money that he owed him. And I guess Rocko was asking for it, and he trying to play Rocko like a lame, not giving him his money. Then when Rocko took him to court, basically like, okay, cool, you don't want to give me my money, I'm gonna sue you for it so you can give me my stuff, give me what you owe me. He gonna say something. That man said, where we come from, we don't sue nobody. We don't do that. We don't do no suing. We don't do that type of stuff. Basically trying to call him a rat, trying to make him feel bad about trying to get his paper back that you owe that man. Talking about, then he gonna say something. You definitely don't sue your brother. You don't sue somebody you call your brother. Fam, you don't try to get over on somebody you call your brother. Give me what you owe me, dog. Don't play with me like that, bro. Don't try to flip the script and try to make it seem like I'm a sucker, I'm a square, or I'm a coward, or I'm a rat. Because I'm telling the people, because this is the only way that I'm going to get my bread back, because you ain't trying to get it from me. So I took it to court so I can get my bread back from you. I ain't trying to send you to jail. I want you to pay what you owe. You know what I mean? And just because you my homie don't mean you can get over on me. See, that's that dumb street. Like, see, a lot of dumb dudes in the street, they try to play these manipulative games and they try to be manipulative and they try to finesse people out of bread. And that's a tactic that I saw that man was flawed. I saw that he was a goofy for that. Also, the man is a goofy because I remember when that whole rumor situation, he supposed to been messing with Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's wife, which is something is I don't honor, I don't respect. That woman married with children. You know what I'm saying? You messing with that lady. And Scottie Pippen should have fired her from the jump. I don't respect her either because she 40-some years old, probably almost 50, trying to run around like with the Kardashians, trying to live a Kardashian life like she 20-some years old. It was just, the whole situation was clowned out. The man, in light of that situation, the rumors hitting the surface, or that rumor breaking to the public, the man putting kissy faces under her pictures on Instagram. Fam, even if you did mess with her, why you out here kissing and telling? Like, why you out here doing some stuff a little teenager would do? Why you out here doing something like that's just square and lame to me. Like, I wasn't raised like that. Like, that's something like, that's some goofy taught him that type of stuff. Like, I don't, like, come on, dog, for real. And then you trying to antagonize, or you trying to, what's the word I'm looking, provoke Scottie Pippen in a way. Like, you trying to stunt and flaunt it in front of him. And after a while, there's only so much a man can take, because it ain't even about the woman no more. It's about you trying to force my hand and try to make me seem like a punk to the world. And I was like, Man, that's good. This dude goofy. He flawed for that. Like I don't respect that. I don't respect it at all, man. There's certain stuff he be doing, and I be like, fam. Then I remember when it came out that he don't even be drinking lean for real. And you not even like Joe Budden even said, you not even man enough to tell your consumers, these little shorties following you to admit that you don't even do that stuff no more. You don't even do that no more. You don't even be doing all these drugs you be talking about. You know what I mean? You not like, and then I think they even, but did they ask him or something like that? But he not even man enough to come out and admit he know these little shorties, because I think interviewers even addressed that with him. You know these little shorties follow everything you saying. Everything you saying and all these drugs you doing, you won't even admit that you don't even do that stuff. I know rappers that say they don't do this, that they don't smoke and all that type of stuff. It's entertainment. He won't do that though. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, fam. He got too much stuff about him that just like super flawed to me. Stuff that I look at with a side eye, two side eyes. I'm like, come on, dog. Nah, man. And like I said, he's trying to make Russell feel like he's less of a man. And I don't understand, because this man is in Russell ain't doing nothing but helping to instill good morals into his son. This ain't no street dude running around acting wild in the house with your son. It's a dude with high character, high morals, you know what I mean? And he got a good moral compass. And the man is an NFL player, man. The man is a dog too on that field. He cold too at what he does. He ain't no scrub at all. You know what I mean? Carry yourself very well. Is a respectable dude. And he look like he don't do nothing but got a lot of love for your son. And you out here trying to throw him under the bus and clown him out. That's just a goofy tactic. A lot of these dudes that I like, a lot of dudes that I know, a lot of dudes that I grew up with, they think stuff like that. Like they think, that's how they think. That's why they love Future so much. They think on the same type of plane that they do. And I know the common denominator with a lot of it is too. A lot of them ain't even have no deity in their household. They think like goofies. Like they think a lot of a lot of they thinking is just so flawed and off to me. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, like it's just like even Shannon Sharp said, like, leave them alone, fam. Like, leave them alone. Why you keep trying to poke them? Like, why you keep trying to do all that? Like, come on, fam. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't fool with it at all. And then it's like I seen how even like he was talking. Like, what did he say? He said something like he can't. What did he say? This is what it was too. He thought he was gonna have Sierra stringing her along like he do all the rest of his BMs, his baby mamas, and thought he was gonna do that to her. And when he realized that she was gone for real. And she moved on and went and got her a dude that had just as much status as he did, and status that really mattered. Boss status, like, you know what I'm saying? Status that really, really mattered. Status that elevated her level of thinking. The man felt some type of way and he felt inferior. You know what I mean? And that's really what it come down to, man. That's really what it come down to. And, I don't see how dudes be, like, honoring that. Like, I don't honor that at all. Like, you know what I mean? I understand, look, you ain't with her. You know, some things probably could have been handled differently or whatever, but the man is a good dude. He ain't, and from what I see, he ain't reinforcing no negativity into your son at all. He lucky he lucky Sierra ain't dating Gucci or one of them. It could have been them dudes would have been provoking him crazy. It would have been a whole drama fest for real, one of them dudes. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like Russell don't even be saying nothing to do when he be talking crazy. Like, he don't even address this man. He's steady trying to throw shots at him. I'm like, come on, this is what grown men do. This dude almost 40 years old. I know he like in his 30s, mid-30s almost. Mid-30s almost, and still won't admit that he don't even be like, still don't admit that he don't be doing them drugs he be talking about. Like, he don't even be drinking and lean and all that stuff that he promoting. They got these shorties thinking that he really be doing. And it's like all that type of stuff all put in together. It's like, nah, I'm cool on dude. I'm cool. I'm sorry, I understand, like, you know, I liked a lot of his songs before, for real. Like, I really did like a lot of his songs before. But, like, if you a dude, like, your character flawed, like, I'm going to acknowledge that. Fam got flawed character. I wouldn't even want him around. And he the type of dude that'll try to hit your chick behind your back. Because he just ain't got no type of morals. He just do whatever he feel off impulse. One of them type of dudes. Like, whatever he feel to do, he'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, he talking about he ain't met he ain't meet Russell. I want to know if he met Bow Wow before he started dating Bow Wow baby mama. Did he meet her? Did he meet him? Did he meet Bow Wow before he started messing with Bow Wow baby mama? I really wonder. You know what I'm saying? All these type of obligations I really hope they did it. He had a sit down and discussion too. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then I'm thinking like, dang, did Sierra have a sit down with all your baby mamas? With your BMs? Did she have a sit down with all them? I don't know, man. Dude, like, it's just stuff he be doing. Like, all that type of stuff. Even for Rocko, not trying to pay his homie money on, trying to snake him and finesse him. Out here kissing and telling if he was messing with Larsa Pippen and married woman, something he shouldn't have been doing in the first place. Then trying to provoke Scottie Pippen. Scottie did nothing to you, fam. What you trying to mess? What you trying to provoke him for? That's like if Scottie would have put hands on that man and put paws on him, I wouldn't have been mad. Because now it ain't even about the woman. Forget her. It ain't about her. Hey, kick her to the curb. I'm talking about you trying to really provoke my manhood. That type of stuff. That's lame to me. And there's a lot of dudes that's gonna come in the comment section saluting it. Oh, don't be a simp, fam. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise you that. So I ain't even worried about it. But I'm just a person, a man that's like I'm mature enough and my mindset elevated to where certain stuff like that is just I recognize goofy behavior and childish behavior. Even in grown men, I recognize it instantly. And dude, I'm telling you, act just like a kid on stuff he be doing. And how he even be thinking about certain stuff? Like, what? Like, he don't want her. He want Russell Wilson to say, don't talk about him. Don't talk about him. Fam, y'all got children together. Y'all gonna have these type of, y'all going back and forth. Y'all going to court about certain stuff about y'all child. What you want me to tell? Nah, don't do that. Like, nah, fam. Like, she got whatever. Y'all got children together. She's gonna decide to handle however she wanna handle with her child, as long as she ain't like being super vindictive and super like over the top crazy. She got a right to handle and address the situation in a certain manner. She ain't being ignorant out here wild and like being ignorant with it. That man just mad because he feel like Russell was a square. He feel like Russell should have never got the type of woman that he was dealing with. He feel like Russell didn't deserve to deal with no chick like he had because he feel like Russell ain't got the sauce that he got. But I told y'all, news flash, all the cool dudes out there, it's a dude in Target t-shirts and sketches. They got a lot of swag, got a lot of charisma, got a lot of charm. He just got he got away with words. He cool. He chill. And he just got a persona. They can have your chick wrapped up and you got all this $500 clothes on. You got to do all these drugs, all this lean to try to seem like to get into the atmosphere to even talk to a girl. This dude ain't got to do none of that. He don't dress with all these high-end clothes like you do. He chilling, he cool, calm, collected, and can swoop your woman off her feet. And again, that wasn't even future woman no more because she wasn't with him no more. But, oh, man, I'm done with dude, man. Peace.